Hey y'all, it's Kyle. Welcome back to MovementLink. So I want to continue the conversation about burnout, lack of motivation, and these things. Especially we've been in quarantine for a while with COVID-19. And so we don't have as much social interactions as we usually do around our workouts. And so I just want to talk about a few things that we can do, and this actually carries over into everyday life and business also. But it's super helpful to me when it comes to working out. And I talked about it a little bit on the WOD talk for this workout I did. But anyway, the concept here is just to take things one thing at a time. And I had a real hard time. I knew how daunting this workout was going to be. I knew it was going to take a long time. I knew it was going to be really, really hard. I was unsure about how to break things up. So there's a lot of just unknowns to this one. And so I found it really overwhelming. Not only have I been doing a lot of workouts by myself, but I've been recording a lot more for the channel, and that adds the extra stresses and pressure. So what I really find helps me so much is just to get started. I like to think about the whole big picture so I know I'm going on the right track, but I try not to think of this as 4 rounds of all of these things. I try and think of this as I was going to break this up into 6 sets of 5 on the push-ups. So all I had to do is hit start on the clock and do 5 push-ups. Once I did 5, I was just going to rest a little bit. I was going to do 5 more, and I'm just going to start to chip away at it. What I found is in the middle of this particular workout, I found it really hard to pick up the dumbbells or to get started when in my head I had the big number. So when I was thinking of doing 20, I ended up breaking this one up into 7, 7, 6. So I had a much easier time. As soon as I said the number 7 in my head, I was able to pick up the dumbbells and get going. So not only does this work in the middle of a workout to keep you moving, but I use this to get started. Especially when I'm not feeling great, just try and take as much pressure and stress off yourself as you can. And instead of thinking about the whole big thing, just think of the first thing you need to do and do it. Because before you've even done the first set of push-ups, you can't do anything here. You can't do anything about rounds 3 and 4. You just have to slowly chip away. So what I find is as I just start to chip away, I either get into the groove, which is most times, and then I can just kind of go about like it's a normal workout, or sometimes it's just still not there, and I just chip away. Regardless of how I do it, I end up getting the workout done behind me. I get to get that check mark and accumulate these workouts year after year, and it goes really far. So again, take the big picture, make sure you're doing something that aligns you that way, but then only focus on the thing right in front of you. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just do that first thing and go from there. All right, talk to y'all soon.